The Gospel Library app has a great search feature. You can even filter the search to show talks given by President Nelson in the past 6 months on forgiveness. So powerful. Before I show you how it works, be sure to subscribe to the channel below so you don't miss future videos. And if you're enjoying this video, give us a thumbs up. Okay, for today's video, we're going to be focusing on the search down here at the bottom. So I'm going to click on the search icon. And search is so powerful. You can search for so many things. So say, for example, I want to do a search on forgiveness. I can start typing forgiveness and you can see it pulls up some stuff already, gospel topics and the guide to the scriptures. But as I continue typing and then I come down here and hit search, it's going to search all of the gospel library for everything on forgiveness. And you can see up here, you can change how it's sorted. Right now it's sorted by relevance. You can also sort by the most recent on forgiveness or whatever topic or word you're searching on. I'm going to switch that back to sort by relevance. And then when you come in and click on that, you'll see the word has been highlighted that I searched for. So forgiveness has been highlighted. And I can come down here and use these arrows to maneuver through the talk or the topic or whatever it is, to maneuver through there and see all the times that it says forgiveness. I can come back here and click the back button and go back to my search again. If I want, I can filter by collections. So say I only want forgiveness from the scriptures, I could check that. And it pulls up scriptures that talk about forgiveness. Or I could say instead I want general conference or music. You can see all these options on different collections you could search by. So general conference, forgiveness, and you can see all these talks on that talk about forgiveness. In addition, I can sort by speakers. So I can filter by living apostles or church presidents, or you can go on and see who all you can filter by. So for example, say I want talks by President Nelson where he talks about forgiveness. And here are lists of talks by President Nelson in general conference where he talks about forgiveness. And there are more filters over here as well. I can filter by other topics. So if I wanted forgiveness and agency, there's actually a talk there that comes up by President Nelson in general conference that talks about forgiveness and talks about agency. When you're done with a filter, you can just click on the filter and then click the X next to it. Or the other option is you can come up here and click clear and it will clear your entire search. So we're going to go back to our forgiveness search, and you can also filter by date. So say you want talks on forgiveness in only the past 6 months. Then it'll show you those. And I'm going to change that back to any because we want any dates. And then the last thing that you can filter by is exact phrase, because you notice sometimes it might say forgive instead of forgiveness. Maybe you want exactly forgiveness instead of offshoots of forgiveness. In addition, within the search portion, when you go back to the main search screen, you can see previous searches that you have done. One other really cool trick you can do with search within the Gospel Library app is to search within a talk or the scriptures. Right now I'm in Jacob chapter 1 and say I want to do a search for the word commandment. I can just hold down on it and this box will pop up and I can click on search. And when I do that, it gives me several options. It gives me a search to do a general search throughout all the content in the Gospel Library. It gives me the option to find commandment within that page in the book of Jacob, and then also to find commandment elsewhere in a specific location. It also pulls up any other content that has to do with commandment. So I can click on search right here, and this will search all of the content in the Gospel Library for the word commandment. I can even use these same filters up at the top, like I showed earlier in the video on that search for commandment. If I go back to this search and click on Find Commandment on Page, it will take me to Jacob chapter 1 and show me all the times that chapter says commandment. And I can use these arrows to go through that and see all the times it says commandment. So there you have it, some tips on how to use the search function within the Gospel Library app. Check out these videos for more from Gospel Mom Tech, and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos.